Matisha Patirana's introduction. That no change to the scoring rate. He'll keep strike, Surya Kumar Yadav. 13 coming off that over, 135 for 2.
काफी बाल झड़ रहे भैया, एक एयरफॉल।
और आप सभी भाइयों को बता दें, आपके लिए एक बहुत ही बड़ा धमाकेदार ऑफर चल रहा है। अगर आप लोगों को इलेक्ट्रॉनिक प्रोडक्ट्स खरीदने हैं दोस्तों 50% ऑफ पे, तो आप लोगों को मैंने चैट बॉक्स में lukesmart.store का लिंक दे रखा है। आप यहां पे जाके अपना मन पसंदीदा प्रोडक्ट भी ज्वाइन कर सकते हो। वो भी मैंने आपको चैट बॉक्स में, बड़ा ऑफर है। जो आपको खरीदना है वो खरीदिए, जल्दी से जाइए, चैट बॉक्स में लिंक आपको मिल जाएगा। और अब आगे देखते हैं भाई किस तरह से ये मुकाबला बढ़ता है।
Choose your flavor. समझ आया कुछ? Always अपने पार्टनर से पूछो.
Some of those have been really big, the others, it's a gradual progression. Starting to build. Certainly has been. Momentum is completely with India at the moment. Surya Kumar Yadav been the main entity of damage here to Sri Lanka. Dikshan has gone for 22 of 2 overs. He's come back on. Will this be the space and time that Rishabh Pant goes on the attack? Into the gap again. Great timing. That's for 20th half century in T20I for Surya Kumar and the second fastest 50 by Sky in T20 cricket. And what an innings it turns out to be. First game as captain and shows that he can lead from the front. Lost 2 wickets in a couple of deliveries and then stood up and scored 52 of just 22 deliveries here, Scotty. Top innings this.
Ask for the leaders to step up. With retired, who was going to be that man? He has the skills, the temperament. And now they're in such a good position. 130, 140 now. 220 looks on. And look, to be fair, this is a quick outfield. Sri Lanka will have to feel that with the talent they have in their side, they can chase it down, but they need to work hard for these remaining 7.4 overs.
And they need to try and keep it to a manageable score. Now, what is a manageable score here? I felt that there's going to be a 200 game anyway. Gets under the ball and drops again. Asita on the field is not having a great day today. Second catch he's dropping tonight. The one that he took also, he just kind of managed to take it by the skin of his neck. But this one, another one, goes a begging.
Well, I tell you what, if you're Shubman Gill, you're feeling a little disappointed that he held on to the first one. It was a brilliant catch to start the night. That one should have been taken. You cannot give quality players like this opportunities. And Tikshana, he knows it as well.
Found a little bit of turn there. He tends to push it through a bit quicker and turned a bit. Funnily, sir, the slower you bowl in this track, the more purchase you've actually got as a spinner. And Hasaranga has someone utilised that tonight. Haven't seen the other spinners utilise it, but when he's done that, the first ball, Tikshana's got some turn here. Will he go back to it? No, he bangs it in. And it's going to the gap, but we'll get only one. Asita, I beg your pardon. Kusal Pereira cleaning up there. Deep square leg. It's time for Rishabh Pant to get a move on. He's got enough time to get his eye in. It's a dry surface, as we know, and Tikshana generally bowls in the low 90s, high 90s. That's a rare delivery in the high 80s. And yes, you're right. Every time he bowled it a little bit slow, particularly that time. There was something, some purchase. 11 runs in the over. 13 done. 146 for 2.
Congrats.
और आप सभी भाइयों को बता दें, आपके लिए एक बहुत ही बड़ा धमाकेदार ऑफर हम लेकर आए हैं। अगर आप लोगों को इलेक्ट्रॉनिक प्रोडक्ट्स खरीदने हैं तो आप लोग दोस्तों खरीद सकते हैं सीधा lukesmart.store की वेबसाइट पे जाके, क्योंकि यहाँ पे हर एक प्रोडक्ट आपको 50% ऑफ पे मिलता है, क्योंकि ये प्रोडक्ट को सीधा फैक्ट्री से आपके घर डिलीवर करते हैं। साथ ही में यहाँ पे कैश ऑन डिलीवरी का ऑप्शन अवेलेबल है। 100 से ज्यादा प्रोडक्ट हैं, जो भी आपको खरीदना हो वो खरीदिए। लिमिटेड टाइम ऑफर है, तो जल्द से जल्द जाइए इनकी वेबसाइट पे। लिंक आपको मैंने चैट बॉक्स में दे रखा है, और साथ ही में आप इनके टेलीग्राम ग्रुप को भी ज्वाइन करें, जहां पे आपको डेली जो है एक्स्ट्रा ऑफर्स जो है यहाँ पे मिलते रहते हैं।
Surya 54 of 24. Yeah, they will have to look to get above 237 at least, because it's a big partnership. This must be worth more than 60 or 70 runs at the moment. Yeah, and Rishabh Pant 72 runs of just 43 deliveries. Surya will continue to keep going, but Rishabh Pant will need to get a move on here. That will enable India to get to about 230, 240, which would be ideally the score they would like to get, especially in the position that they find themselves at the moment.
It's quite incredible, isn't it? 16 of 17 deliveries for Rishabh Pant. He's been happy to play second fiddle to his captain. But I'm with you. I think it's now time. Foot goes down. Got the talent to come. Riyan Parag, Hardik Pandya, Rinku Singh and Akshar more than handy with the bat. So a lot of batting to come. They can afford to just take some risks. Although this man is tough to get away. Patirana at his best.
Yeah, but what about this? The half century. The skipper, Surya, has been magnificent. Cover, timing, innovation, everything in one package. Batsmanship at its best here. Surya Kumar Yadav, even the shot to get his 50. I was thinking, how dare he? What a fantastic shot. It shows you the kind of confidence and field awareness that he possesses, even though he's done in the role of a leader. Great start to his captaincy career, I'd say.
Incredible thing about that, 55% of his runs have come behind square on the leg side.
Oh, thank you very much. Woo! What about that? The 150 is up. Pitched up that time, a rare delivery that went full and gets the treatment. This is the most beautiful thing about Surya Kumar Yadav. You bowl back of a length to him, he picks you up from deep fine leg to deep square leg and pummels you for runs. And then you say, okay, I'm going to go fuller to this guy. But when you do go fuller, he'll hit you straight down the ground like a tracer bullet. Thing is, he's parking himself on the back foot, as you could see. And that, how close is that? That has to be close. Yes, that's out. That went full. He was parking on the back foot. Completely missed it. Now he's thinking about it. But that looked good to me.
This is where pace is your friend, isn't it? As a bowler, we've seen Surya Kumar Yadav play through that leg side, this time just beaten for that extra pace. 149 kilometres an hour. And I think this is more of a hope from Surya Kumar Yadav with the review.
Non-field decision is out. Check the field, it's a fair delivery. Please start with front on spin vision.
Stand by. Okay, and roll right.
Front on spin vision coming up. Okay, passing close to the bat. Just give me alternate to confirm whether there is any bat
Stand
involved.
by hop 2. Roll hop 2.
Alternate coming up. Roll it. Roll it. Okay. It's a flat line when the ball passes the bat. Confirm no bat involved. Ball tracking when it's ready, please.
Stand by hop 1 and roll hop 1.
Ball tracking coming up. Original decision is out. Pitching in line, impacting line, wickets hitting. Give me the on-field. Umpire Ruchi, you can stay with the original decision of out. I will let you know when you're on screen. Stand by. Stand by. You're on screen now. Thank you.
That's the confirmation. That's a huge scalp as far as Sri Lanka is concerned, but a lot of damage done by the captain. Magnificent effort. But Patirana, the man who gets him, Surya Kumar Yadav out for 56 of just 26 deliveries. 150 for 3.
हेलो डिजिट वो नारियल बूम
और आप सभी भाइयों को एक बार फिर याद दिला दूं, अभी चल रहा है दोस्तों समर सेल, जहां पर आप सभी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक प्रोडक्ट्स को खरीद सकते हो सीधा 50% डिस्काउंट प्राइस पे। हर एक प्रोडक्ट दोस्तों आपको मिलता है lukesmart.store की वेबसाइट पे। तो अभी जाकर अपना मन पसंदीदा प्रोडक्ट खरीदें, उससे पहले ये ऑफर खत्म हो जाए। लिंक आपको मैंने चैट बॉक्स में दे रखा है, और साथ ही में आप इनके टेलीग्राम ग्रुप को भी ज्वाइन कर सकते हो, क्योंकि यहाँ पर भी आपको डेली नए नए प्रोडक्ट्स जो है दोस्तों मिलते हैं। तो आप लोग जाइए खरीदिए।
You mean a tire with long life and comfort?
Yes.
Then of course, it's the MRF ZLX tire. You can bet on it, my friend. Congrats.
A super massive big.
Big ball on.
Magnificent the rate these batters score at. And what about this man, Matisha Patirana? He's bowled with a very good hit of steam, and he's an attacking option as far as Sri Lanka is concerned.
Yeah, quickly learns from his errors. Does Matisha Patirana, Hardik Pandya here, averaging 26, strike rate of 140, 450s, best of 71 not out. Such an important cog in the wheel. The recently concluded T20I World Cup plays such an important role with Hardik Pandya. Coming back to Patirana, he has been phenomenal.
I must confess though, I should get back to two on another misfield. I'm surprised that Hardik Pandya has come out in front of Riyan Parag. And the only reason I say that, if this was a World Cup game, Hardik Pandya comes in for me now. But I want to know more about Riyan Parag at this level. I want to know more about Shivam Dube from an Indian perspective at this level. So you need to give them opportunities. And what a platform that had been laid. 150 for 3 when Surya Kumar Yadav was out. Riyan Parag, I think, would have been a good opportunity to see him here.
That's a very good point you make, because as you say, India's sitting pretty. It's obviously due next, but then it would have been perfect for him to come in. Sri Lanka under some pressure. India looking good rate of scoring. They got punt at the other end as well.
They do. However, I think India are going with this left-right combination. So I think if a lefty gets out, then a lefty comes in and bat, and Hardik's come in because Sky got out. But interesting point you make there, Scotty. I tend to agree with you. Maybe they could have sent someone like Riyan Parag, Hardik Pandya, because this is the time to kind of experiment with these things. It's the end of the over, 153 for 3.
Shaving discomfort? Never again. My Gillette Mark III has 3 facial adaptive blades that are comfortable. It feels like floating. Gillette, the best a man can get. Gillette Mark III, 0 effort shaving.
Hasarang is coming back. He's bowled 3 overs, 1 for 22. Lankan bowling. Seam bowlers have bowled a little bit wavered. Their lengths have been wavered. The Indian batters have taken them on.
Now the slip comes into place as well. Perhaps should have been there when that edge off Surya Kumar Yadav. What was he on, naught or pretty close to his first delivery? But how good has Hasaranga been? The one bowler who seems to have been able to control the scoring. He's been able to control what parts of the ground the Indian batsman to hit the ball. He can put his fieldsman there. He's had those reviews as well, so he's been threatening throughout.
An interesting pace he's bowling at. That first delivery was in the low 80s, so he's looking to sort of slow it up a little bit. Got a bit of bounce that time, as you could see. He's not someone who enjoys bounce too much. He likes the ball to stay low. Hasaranga.
Yeah, I'm certain he does. Utilize the trajectory. This one up in the air. Long off trying to come under it, but will not reach it. Kamindo ran in about 35 yards to his left. Fell slightly behind covers beyond the 30-yard circle. And again, slower through the air on the seam leg spinner. Sliced through it, did Hardik Pandya. And he kind of felt it as well. Came running, but just fell short of him.
Sarang was very, very clever. He tends to play around with his pace. Good running, very good running. But at the moment, he's in the low 80s. He's searching for some turn, he's searching for some grip. The one that Hardik Pandya, Sky, appeared to grip a little bit. So he was not to it.
And that's the difference that we've seen between him and the rest of the Sri Lankan bowlers. He's bowled aggressively, he's looked to try and get wickets, and by trying to do so, he's kept India at bay. He's been disciplined. He's given only 26 runs away in 3.4 overs.
And that's one difference I think we'll see, Roshan, with the Indian spinners. I expect Akshar Patel to slow it up a little bit, in particular as a spinner. Hasaranga has got some turn when he's been brave enough to bowl around that 80km/h mark. Slip in place, like to see him with the slow leg spinner.
You can tell it's the mindset that makes you produce the results that you do produce, and you can see the difference. It's chalk and cheese between someone like Hasaranga versus the other Sri Lankan bowlers. Even Patirana, even though he went for runs, he's looking for wickets, which is why he got a wicket. The intention behind what you do and when you do it will produce the results that you desire. If you bowl from a defensive mindset, you are bowling from behind the 8 ball, and you will feel the pressure of getting hit for runs. It's the end of the over, 159 for 3.
हेलो डिजिट
वो नारियल बूम
सो कोकोनट से विंडशील्ड डैमेज आपके एरिया में तो कॉमन है बस वीडियो अपलोड कर दो
और आप सभी भाइयों को बता दें, आपके लिए एक बहुत ही बड़ा धमाकेदार ऑफर हम लेकर आए हैं। दोस्तों, अगर आप लोगों को इलेक्ट्रॉनिक प्रोडक्ट्स खरीदने हैं 50% डिस्काउंट प्राइस पे, तो आप लोग अभी जाइए lukesmart.store की वेबसाइट पे। इस प्लेटफॉर्म पे आपको सभी प्रोडक्ट्स 50% डिस्काउंट पे मिलते हैं, क्योंकि यहाँ पे प्रोडक्ट फैक्ट्री से आपके घर सीधा डिलीवर होते हैं, बीच में कोई मिडलमैन नहीं है। तो जाइए अपना मन पसंदीदा प्रोडक्ट खरीदिए। अगर हम टॉप प्रोडक्ट्स की बात करें तो यहाँ पर आपको वायरलेस ब्लूटूथ ईयरबड मिलते हैं, स्मार्ट वॉच मिलती है, स्पीकर्स मिलते हैं, वॉच मिलते हैं और बहुत सारे प्रोडक्ट्स हैं। 1000 से ज्यादा प्रोडक्ट है भाई, सभी 50% डिस्काउंट पे। तो जाइए खरीदिए अपना मन पसंदीदा प्रोडक्ट। लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन में और चैट बॉक्स में दे रखा है, और इनके टेलीग्राम को भी आप ज्वाइन कर लेना।
Got no wickets, and they've kept the runs at bay as well. Only 13 runs in the last couple of overs. If you want to slow down your opposition in a T20 game, the best way to do it is get wickets, not bowl defensively.
Basit Fernando's back. In that first spell, we did see him dragging it, bowling a lot of slower deliveries, a lot of width, and taken apart.
You know, Roshan, and one of the things I noticed with the slower deliveries and the knuckle ball that he does is that he shows it to the batter so early that the batter is already ready for it. Because when you bowl a knuckle delivery to a batter, the batter generally gets to see a lot more of the ball than you generally see when you're holding it seam up. So you get to see about 70-80% of the ball, and he shows it so early that the batsman already knows what's going to come.
Well, he's bowling his third over at the moment, and I guess the one good thing, Nindu Mendes has that one over. So plenty of options for Lanka. Where does he go for the final, 4 overs after this? You'd say Patirana has 2?
Patirana generally is a death bowler. Now Sri Lanka is missing Dushmantha Chamira and Binura Fernando, who are not available, sick.
No one Tushara as well.
So obviously their death bowling plan revolves around them. So here Dilshad Madhushanka has gone for some runs, so they are bringing on Asita. They got a young Patirana who could come in and bowl. He's generally very good at the death, and he bowls in the second half of an innings. But the problem has been the 2 opening bowlers.
Well, yeah, even the start that Yashasvi Jaiswal got off to the first over, when bang bang, put pressure immediately on even a high quality bowler like Madhushanka. I think Madhushanka is someone with tremendous capabilities, tremendous abilities, gets the ball to swing late, but he bowled short on this ground in the first over and then went for runs, and then pressure was on Sri Lanka completely.
See, another option that Sri Lanka didn't utilize is Dasun Shah. He He did open the bowling in the Lanka Premier League. He bowled some very useful overs, but it could have been quite useful to be tried in the middle, not necessarily opening, but in the middle.
There's not many bowlers I start smiling, Roshan. But I think if Dasun Shanaka on this pitch, in this outfield, the quality of batsman, you're looking to take him down.
I agree, but it's worth. I mean, at the rate the Sri Lankan bowlers were being carted around, so it's always worth to come on and bowl maybe an over, just see.
It is a double-edged sword, isn't it? And sometimes for opening batters, we like the pace on a lot more than when it's slow. It's coming slow to us. So it could be a double-edged sword. Could work for Sri Lanka. But it's a punt that you're taking the first 6 overs. Would you want to do that? Is a question that Sri Lanka will have the answer to.
Well, you're saying that Sita Fernando shows the batsman early, the knuckle ball. But Rishabh Pant doesn't seem to be able to pick it up. Maybe he's not looking for it, not watching the hand closely enough. At the moment, he's swinging himself out of his shoes, which we know he does. Look at the grip. It's brilliantly bowled. And he's well through the shot as Rishabh Pant.
Great control. Now, on the point of Dasun Shanaka, I was not meaning he opens the bowling. That's not what I meant. I meant try him on at the rate the Sri Lankan bowlers were conceding run, just to try and change it up a little bit in the middle.
Oh, full toss. Thank you very much, there's Rishabh Pant. That's the first boundary after 14 balls for the Indian team. Full toss, and he plays a nice little helicopter out into the stands.
You could see the plan, couldn't you? He tried to follow the knuckle ball up with the Yorker. Unfortunately, knee high, thigh high even. And Rishabh Pant, who bats these days with very little footwork, but he's got such fast hands. He whips through the ball. And it's not a small ground here, is it? But that's gone a long way back. But yeah, back to the point about Dasun Shanaka, I still think maybe Sri Lanka could have brought Patirana into the attack earlier. Once those 2 wickets fell in 2 balls, to try and get 3 and 4.
On the boundary. That's the 6 and a 4 now. That bowling is over. 11 runs already. They got 1 ball to go in the over.
Yeah, and you can tell this is reactive bowling. He's bowled a bad ball and he's trying to make up for it. And you could tell there wasn't a clarity of thought as to what he was going to execute here. He was thinking of a Yorker and again made the error. Wasn't sure what he was going to bowl. I don't think he was clear. Generally, you want to be clear before you deliver what ball you're going to bowl, what you're going to execute. Asita clearly having a bad day today.
Last ball of the over. Goes again. This time. Well done. Very well done. Manidu Hasarangi, the team. Definitely cut off too. Still a massive over. 13 runs. 4 to go. 172 for 3.
He's been caught on the boundary line.
Wow. When walks is the center of attraction.
और आप सभी भाइयों को बता दूं, आप सभी के लिए एक बहुत ही बड़ा धमाकेदार ऑफर इस समय चल रहा है। अगर आप लोगों को इलेक्ट्रॉनिक प्रोडक्ट्स खरीदने हैं 50% सीधा डिस्काउंट प्राइस पे, तो आप लोग lukesmart.store की वेबसाइट पे जाइए। यहाँ से आप लोग कोई भी प्रोडक्ट जो है सीधा 50% कम प्राइस पे खरीद सकते हो, क्योंकि यहाँ पे जितने प्रोडक्ट हैं वो सीधा फैक्ट्री से आपके घर पे डिलीवर होते हैं और इसी वजह से प्राइसेस काफी कम है। 2 दिन का ऑफर चल रहा है। जो भी प्रोडक्ट आपको चाहिए भाई सीधा खरीदो 50% कम में। लिंक आप सभी मैंने चैट बॉक्स में दे रखा है और साथ ही में आप इनके टेलीग्राम ग्रुप को भी ज्वाइन कर सकते हो, क्योंकि वहां पे आपको सभी प्रोडक्ट्स जो है दोस्तों डेली बेसिस पे अपडेट किए जाते हैं।
Abhinav Mukund and Sabah Karim. Good evening, guys.
Cheers, Ross. Yes, this is a splendid score for India. 4 overs to go. India can easily get to about 225, 230. So much of depth in India's batting order. Rinku Singh, Rayan Parag, Akshar Patel. That's some muscle still to come.
Tirana. Got the wicket. The slow balls into the pitch just seems to be working late in the innings. The ball softer.
He's been an exponent of this, Matisha Patirana. His unpredictability. Look at that low bounce with that slingy action. Way into that shot, Hardik Pandya. And that's the surprise. The next ball could be a fast Yorker or a bouncer.
Yorker it is. Strong bottom man. And he's got that over mid off for 4.
And that's some shot from Hardik Pandya. He stands back, uses the depth of the crease, and then he goes bang straight past the mid-off fielder, top of the mid-off fielder, and goes for a boundary. This is such an interesting phase for Hardik Pandya. It will test his character, not only as a batter but also as a player on the side, with the bat and as well as with the ball. Vice captain the World Cup side comes back here, has been replaced by Surya Kumar Yadav. India needs him.
Yeah, it's great balance to the team. Useful with the ball as well. Long off now in place, third man's in the circle. Ball! He gets it right this time, Mathurana.
And the crowd are up and about. They were here for this, the Patirana special. The exponent of the in-swinging Yorker. A bit of tailback for Patirana. Expecting that Hardik, but had absolutely no room. Ricochets off his back pad. Gets the stumps.
151 the speed of that delivery. Hardik Pandya's gone for 9. 176 for 4.
It's the finest Japanese craftsmanship that folks will go. Viratji, can you recommend a good car tire?
You mean a tire with long life and comfort?
Yes.
Then of course, it's the MRF ZLX tire. You can bet on it, my friend.
Shaving discomfort? Never again. My Gillette Mark III has 3 fitting. Gillette, the best a man can get. Gillette Mark III, 0 effort shaving. Gillette Mark III, 0 effort shaving.
Congrats. Congrats.
Riyan Parag is the new player. It's off the mark straight away.
Riyan Parag, trying to make his name at this international level, has been backed highly by the selectors. Very early in his international career, but has shown a lot of mettle in the IPL and also before that in the domestic season. And that's why you see him here. Still India trying to retain their left-right combination. They use this kind of a ploy in the World Cup with great success, and they're pursuing with it here also.
Captain have different ideas from the one. Rinku Singh, the designated finisher, having a chat with his sister together at Kolkata Knight Riders. Riyan Parag usually comes in the top order for his franchise.
Number 4, isn't it? His preferred spot. Fine legs in the circle. There's a deep mid-wicket. Not sure if he wants a long on. There's a third man. A deep point. A long off, and now he decides that he's got to get back to long on. No one behind square. On the leg side. Here's Patirana. No feet movement. Just short of Pathum Nissanka. It's still 4.
A double-edged sword trying to attempt the catch or save the boundary. Was unsure for a second, Pathum Nissanka. But you'd expect that from Rishabh Pant. No feet, just hands. Power involved. Gets the result he desires.
Well, he's a special talent. There is always a brevity in his movement. There is hardly any exaggerated feet movement. It's just the swing of the bat. Such strong hands and fast hands on top of it. A good effort in the end, but still manages to get a boundary here, Rishabh.
3 overs remaining. And India have already reached their highest score in Sri Lanka. 176 against Bangladesh, their previous highest. Got to bowl outside off stump to this field. Slow delivery. Oh, that had connected. He was going to the moon. 181 for 4.
Shaving discomfort? Never again. My Gillette Mark III has 3 facial adaptive blades that give a shave so comfortable, it feels like floating. Gillette, the best a man can get. Gillette Mark III, zero effort shaving.
And we see Tikshana here. He will complete his quota of 4 overs. It's been expensive, especially in the power play. That's been the big issue for Sri Lanka-led Sri Lankan side. In the power play, they gave away far too many runs.
Yeah, Sita Fernando, Dilshan Madhushankar, very expensive in that phase. Full toss. He's played it nicely. That's the confidence these Indian batters have. Just the second delivery he faced, Parag.
They placed the shot well. Tikshana looking for that Yorker again on the stumps. Was too full on that occasion. Picks it on the full, not easy when you're switching. Plays it well in the end.
Eyes on the ball. Again, Patum Nisanka. This time he gets hold of it. The ball's just been following Nisanka and Asita Fernando. He caught one, put 2 down, Fernando, but had no right to catch that one he caught anyway. Was looking elsewhere and chucked his hand out. But this is the wicket for Patirana. You expect that. Doesn't disappoint. He finds ways to deliver.
He was kind of ready to play a shot like that, but the ball tailed in so late and lost his balance by then. That's Patirana for you.
It's hit that hard. Dasun Shanaka has no chance. It's kids off the outfield.
And that's power from you for Rishabh Pant. He gets into strong position, picks the length very early, and then he smashes this one. He really wanted to hit in that area, and then it does it so well and so easily in the end. Brutal.
Didn't have far to go, Shanaka, but the moment it hit the ground, gathered pace. Now Tikshana bowling it very quickly indeed. All the deliveries around 103, 104.
I was just about to say that with Aksar and Ravi Bishnoi, the 2 spinners, both of them are quick as well. Aksar can slow it down, but not Bishnoi. Hasaranga's success has been the slower deliveries on the surface. Tikshana struggled. His prolific Indian batting order has made most use of it.
A rare dot, cheered by the crowd too.
The wicket showed some visible signs of cracks here, but it does not seem to have any grip whatsoever for the spinners. And that is why they need to be extremely subtle.
Living off that last over from Tikshana. He's bowled out 192 for 4.
Congrats.
A supermassive big ball on your mind.
और आप सभी भाइयों को बता दें, आपके लिए एक बहुत ही बड़ा और धमाकेदार ऑफर जो है दोस्तों यहाँ पे चल रहा है। अगर आप लोगों को इलेक्ट्रॉनिक प्रोडक्ट्स खरीदने हैं सीधा 50% ऑफ पे, तो आप लोग lubesmart.store की वेबसाइट पे जाके खरीद सकते हैं, क्योंकि यहाँ पे आपको सभी प्रोडक्ट सीधा 50% कम पे मिलते हैं। बहुत बड़ा मौका है भाई, अपना फेवरेट प्रोडक्ट खरीदो और भाई लूटो। लिंक आप सभी को मैंने चैट बॉक्स में दे रखा है और साथ ही में आप इनके टेलीग्राम ग्रुप को भी जो है ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं।
Indian batters enjoying themselves, but the crowd enjoying the cricket. Oh, they shout again, loud one. Vimalasini says that's out. One review remaining for India. Parag looks at Rishabh Pant. Does not look like he's getting much support. Is he tailing towards the leg side? He asks, he pleads. On your way. Chalo, says Rishabh Pant. Again Patirana gets a perfect Yorker in.
Speed gun says 135. It looked a lot quicker than that. And look, plumb. That's why he's one of the best in the business. It's only been a couple of years of Indian.
ये क्या कर रहे हो सेनापति? अस्त्र के साथ साथ दिमाग भी चला रहा हूँ जहाँ। वाह, क्या बात है। जंगो लूडो में सब जायज है। वेल सेट। लूडो है सदियों